we can start with a breathing exercise. We lie down on the floor. Okay, just spread your legs away from the hips. Or you can do soles of your feet together and just down to the floor. You can put your left hand to your heart and right hand down to your belly. Just relax the whole entire body as you close your eyes. Mouth closed, eyes closed with the Ujjayi breathe in. Inhalation to the nostril and exhalation back to the nostril at the same time. Just relax the whole entire body and mind and feel the rise and fall of the abdomen. Listen to that ocean sounding breath in. As you prepare, condition the mind for the following pose we're going to have today. And yes, the following sensation that we're going to experience. As you continue breathing, slowly straighten those legs away from the hips, arms away from the shoulder. As you gently bring your right leg in towards the chest, keeping your spine flat back down towards the floor. You're going to switch over towards the other side as you bring your left leg in. And gently come back in towards the middle. Put your right hand on top of your left knee as you gently rotate that leg. So try to rotate right, center, left, and left, center, right. And then we're gonna go reverse other way. So from here, rotating from the hip flexor. And then we're gonna switch over to the other side. You pull your left leg in, keeping your spine flat back down to the floor, and rotate that legs from the hip flexor. And then other way. Now slowly from here, you're going to put your right foot on top of your left thigh and push your right knee down. Stay there for a couple of breaths. And then draw the both legs in towards the chest, keeping your spine flat back down towards the floor. And then switch over to the other side as you bring your left leg in. Push your left knee out for your figure four pose. Then gently draw that left leg in towards the chest. And slowly release. Bring your knees together, hold it from there, feet flat to the ground. And then slowly, just a nice reclining twist. Collapse the legs all the way down to the right side. And then center, switch over towards the left. And gently come back into the middle. You bring your left leg over towards the right side. And then collapse those legs all the way down to the left. And then you're going to switch over to the other side. Bring your right foot on top of your left. And collapse it all the way down to your right side. Keeping your spine flat back down towards the floor. And gently come back in towards the center. Straighten your legs up. Now warm up to your abdominal area as you inhale, as you extend those arms. And then exhaling, come back down. Do that again. Inhaling, crunch it. And exhale, you come back down. 2 more and lift. And the release. Give me 1 more time, lift and slowly bring your legs halfway down. And then come back again. And the release. 2 more, inhaling, crunch it. Exhaling, legs go halfway down. And gentle release. Good. Give me 1 last time, inhaling as you crunch it. Exhaling, go legs halfway down. Back towards the middle. And the release. Now let yourself rock up and down. Give me 1 big push, rise up nice sitting position. Just hug your both legs in. And then slowly inhale, extend those arms overhead. Do that again, squeezing gel into your abdominal muscles, seek over the spine. Do that again as you inhale, extend those arms overhead. And again, down. Give me 1 last time, inhale as you extend. And then exhale, come back down. Now slowly from here, straighten both legs down, flexing your toes. And exhale, come back down to sit a forward bend. Just relax your upper body. Or you can micro bend the knee. Hang your arms naturally towards the floor. Relax the upper body. Activate the hamstring. A little warm up to your back muscles of your legs and up to the crown of your hips. And gently roll yourself up. Now soles of your feet together, diamond shape right ahead of you. Now lacing these hands together as you inhale, you come up. Seek over the spine, tailbone down. Inhaling, lengthen. And exhaling, push yourself across. Do that again. Inhaling up. And exhaling, seek over the spine, tailbone down. Inhaling, lift. And exhaling, push yourself across. Do that again. Inhaling to come up. Squeeze gently into your abdominal muscles. And the release. Push yourself forward across. And down to your Baddha Konasana. Inner thighs and outer thighs engage. And gentle roll yourself up. Rotate the shoulders out and reverse as you take it forward. So elbow to your arms in eagle pose. You bring your right elbow on top of the left as you intertwine these arms. Bring this elbow slightly higher than your shoulder height level. And then we're going to switch over towards the other side. Bring your left elbow on top of your right. Lacing these hands together, slowly lift it up, looking up. Your spine straight. And gently come back down. So rotate the shoulders. Come back here. And slowly now come up, rise your 2 balancing pose. Sit on top of your heels. You can keep your fingertips down towards the floor, or you bring your heels down as you hug your both legs in. Inhaling, coming up, rise, tiptoe. Do that again as you inhaling, hug your both legs in. Rise, come up, tiptoe. Give me 1 last time. Inhaling, rock yourself down. And exhale, come back. Now slowly rise up, nice steady forward fold. Inhaling as you bend your knees. Exhaling, straighten the legs. Do that again, slightly bend your knees. And exhaling, straighten your legs. Micro bending as you grab your right elbow with the left and vice versa for your downward pose. Swaying your upper body down, right center left and left center right. And yes, inhaling halfway up. Exhaling, forward fold. Alright, seek over the spine, bone by bone, vertebra to vertebra. And just stay there for a couple of breaths. Hold it for a couple of breaths. Santo Uttanasana. Inhaling Urdhva Hasta Uttanasana, looking up. And exhaling Swan Dive for forward bend. Hands below the knee, halfway up. Exhaling flat bend. Now step back to your plank position. Strong on the arms, strong on the core. Bring your knees down, chest down as you stick your tailbone up prior to the ceiling. And slide all the way up to Bhujangasana. Rotate your shoulders down away from your ears. And exhale, release. Let's go down to your child's pose. Sit on top of your heels. Rest the foot down towards the floor. Then inhaling, come back to your facing downward dog. You can micro bend the knee. Now feel free to paddle your legs on the spot. Brace the core. Alright, knees slightly bend, eyes shut ahead of you. Now big step forward, feet together. Hands below the knee, halfway up. Down to flat fold. Inhaling, rise up, reach up. And Samasthiti. Let's do that again. Inhaling, Urdhva Uttanasana. Then exhaling, Swan Dive to forward bend. Hands below the knee, halfway up. Exhaling back to flat bend. Step back to your plank position. Knees down, chest down, sticking your tailbone up towards the ceiling. Slide all the way up to Bhujangasana, looking up. And exhale, release. Hold it there for your child's pose. Knees apart, feet together. And gentle rise up to your facing downward dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. And bring your heels flat towards to the ground. Just stay there for a couple of breaths. Knees slightly bent, eyes shut ahead of you. Now big step forward, feet together. Inhaling halfway up, down to flat fold, gentle rise up, reach up. And exhaling, Samasthiti. One more time, lengthen, look up. Exhaling, Swan Dive to forward bend. Inhaling halfway up, hands below the knee. Down to flat bend, step back plank position. Knees down, chest down, sticking your tailbone up. Slide all the way up to Bhujangasana. And exhale, release to your child's pose. Sit on top of your heels. Rest the foot down to the floor. And rise up to your facing downward dog. Bring your heels back down towards the floor. Knees slightly bend, eyes shut ahead of you. Now big step forward, feet together. Inhaling halfway up, down to flat fold, rise up, reach up, and exhaling, Samasthiti. Now sit back to Utkatasana, Soyapi, bracing the core, and release your hands back down to the floor. Inhaling halfway up, down to flat fold, step back to your plank position. Lean forward for your Chaturanga. Inhaling, come up Bhujangasana. And exhaling to downward dog. Knees slightly bent, eyes shut ahead of you. Can you bring your right foot forward? Put it in between your hands. Slowly rise up to your high lunge. Micro bend that back knee. Open up that chest as you lengthen the spine. And exhale, release your hands back down towards the floor. We go down for your Chaturanga. Inhaling, come up to your up dog or cobra. Or exhaling, facing downward dog. Knees slightly bent, eyes look forward. You bring your left foot forward, put it in between your hands. You can tiptoe on the back foot as you rise up back to your high lunge. Micro bend the back knee, open up the chest, lengthen, elevate the spine. And exhale, release your hands back down to the floor for your plank position in Chaturanga. And exhaling, facing downward dog. Relax the face, relax the neck. Knees slightly bent, eyes straight ahead of you in a big step forward, feet together. Halfway up, down to front fold. Inhale, sit back to Utkatasana. And rise up to Samasthiti. Give me one last time, bracing the core. Sit on the air. Put your weight on the heels. And exhale, release your hands back to the floor. Inhaling halfway up, down to flat fold. Then step back to your plank position and chaturanga. Inhaling, come up from your up dog. And exhaling, facing downward dog. You can tiptoe to raise your right leg up towards the ceiling. You bend the right knee and turn your face to the right side of your underarm. Now rotate that leg from the hip flexor and counterclockwise. You're going to draw your right leg in towards the chest as you contract the shoulder. And exhale, release your right foot forward. Rise up, come back into your high lunge. All legs bend to 90. Open up that chest. Find your center, find your balance. And exhale, release your hands back to the floor. One-legged chaturanga. Inhaling, come up to your up dog. And exhaling, facing downward dog. You can tiptoe to raise your left leg up. You bend the left leg until your face to the left side of your underarm. Then gently rotate the legs from the hip flexor and reverse counterclockwise. Draw your left leg in towards the chest. Release the left foot forward, come back into your high lunge. Lengthen the spine. Open up that chest. And exhale, release your hands back to the floor, one-legged chaturanga. Inhaling, come out, cobra pose. And exhaling to down dog. Relax the face, relax the neck. Knees slightly bent, eyes straight ahead of you in a big step forward, feet together. Inhaling halfway up, down to flat fold. Now sit back to Utkatasana. And rise up to Samasthiti. Give me one last time, sit on the air, weight on the heels. Release your hands back to the floor. Inhaling halfway up, down to flat fold. Step back, plank pose. Chaturanga. Inhaling, come up for your up dog. Into facing downward dog. You can tiptoe to raise your right leg up. Exhaling, touch your right knee to your right elbow. Inhaling, come back. Touches to your left elbow. Last time, inhaling up. Bring your right foot forward. Rise up, Virabhadrasana 1. So this time you're going to bring your heels flat back down towards the floor. Keep the hips square to the shoulder. Spine straight, looking up. And exhale, release your hands back down towards the floor. One-legged chaturanga. And exhaling to downward dog. Bring your left leg up to your three-legged dog. Exhaling, touch your left knee to the left elbow. Inhaling up. Left knee towards your right elbow. Last time, and up. Swing your left foot forward, come back to your Virabhadrasana 1. So you bring that right heel flat back down to the floor. Hips square to the shoulder. Spine straight, looking up. You feel the nice contraction, the right side cheeks and the glutes. And exhale, release your hands back to the floor. Down to your one-legged chaturanga. And exhaling to downward dog. Knees slightly bent, eyes shut ahead with a big step forward, feet together. Inhaling halfway up, down to forward fold. Inhaling, sit back to Utkatasana. And rise up, Samasthiti. Alright, the series of standing poses this time. And bend the knee as you jump over twice to this side. Open your legs about 4 to 5 feet away from each other. Your toes facing towards the front. Heels pointing up, toes pointing in. So slowly extend those arms sideways. Now rotate your right foot out to 12 o'clock. You bend the right leg in first. And then inhaling, straighten as you try to reach across. So you get down to your Trikonasana right. Bring your right hand on top of your right shin bone. Pushing your buttocks in, chest out. Relax the face, relax the neck. And yes, slowly micro bend the right leg to gently come up, rise. And you do the same thing on the other side. Turn your left foot out to 12 o'clock. And then slowly from here, lengthen the spine as you try. Straighten your left leg, try to lean across. Bring your left hand on top of your left shin bone. Trikonasana left. Open up some more to the chest. Imagine as if you're leaning a wall behind you. Buttocks in, chest out. And then release. Come back in. Again, rotate your left leg in, right foot out to 12 o'clock. Straighten your right leg some more. We go back to the second round of your triangle pose. For those who can touch the floor, feel free. Buttocks in, chest out. Arms in T. And then exhale, release your left hand down to the floor. You're gonna draw your right leg just an inch closer for your Parsvottanasana. Front heel, the diagonal line with the left heel. Inhaling halfway up. Exhaling, forward fold. And walking hands over towards the back. Do that again. Inhaling up, down to forward fold. Now seek over the spine to gently roll yourself up. Releasing these hands together. Chest out, look up. And try, we're going to go back to your side extension. Aiming to touch your chin towards to the right shin bone. Or you can just simply let go of the hands. Bring the fingertips up towards the ceiling. And gently release. We're going to go step your left leg out. Windmill up, nice back to nice standing position. As we do the same thing on the other side. Inhaling, straighten your left leg, lean across. Put your left hand on top of your left shin bone. Buttocks in, chest out. Or you can put your fingertips down towards the floor depending on how flexible you are. And exhale, release your right hand back towards the floor. We're going to draw your right leg in. Make some adjustment. So legs slightly closer to one another. Inhaling, look up. And exhaling, you're walking hands over towards to the side. And do that again. Inhaling halfway up. Now seek over the spine to come up bone by bone, vertebra to vertebra. Lacing these hands together as you inhale and look up. And exhaling, try to lean across. Bring your both arms up towards the ceiling, or just simply let go of the arms up. And release. Put your hands back, turn towards the floor. Now step your right leg out for your plank position. Chaturanga. Inhaling, come up for your up dog. And facing downward dog. And sway your hips side to side. Or you can paddle your legs on the spot. Knees slightly bend, eyes shut ahead with a big step forward, feet together. Inhaling, look up, down to forward fold. Inhale, sit back to Utkatasana. And exhale, rise up, Samasthiti. So Slowly bend the knee as you jump over back to your right side. Open this legs out wide. And rotate your right foot out to 12 o'clock for your Parsvakonasana or your side angle. Putting your right forearm on top of your right thigh. Open up down to the chest, lean back. And gently come back in towards the center. Switch over towards the left. And put your left forearm on top of your left thigh. Rotating your upper body towards the right side. So be sure the left rib cage away from the right thigh. Try not to round the back. Chest out. Straighten the spine. And release. Other way, we're going to turn back. So right foot back to 12 o'clock. Then we go down back to your Parsvakonasana. And if you're ready, pull your left arm closer towards the left ear. Straighten the both arms out. And yes, imagine really as if you try to have your chi ball. And roll the chi ball back. Down. Roll the ball up. And exhale, roll the ball down. So keeping your front leg bent. Do that again. Inhaling, roll the ball up. And exhale, roll the ball down. Inhaling, come up for your Pranavayu, life force energy. Apanavayu is like you're releasing any negativities. Last time, breathe and blow. So gently release your both hands down to the floor. You can drop your left knee down. You walk your right foot outside of your right hand. So this is going to be your lizard pose. Yes, you can keep your hands down. Feel the nice stretch. Gentle hip openers. Alright, so you can bring your left elbow down towards the floor. Pull your left leg in and grab it with your right hand. To the tail of the dragon pose. Rotating your upper body towards the right side. 3, 2, and release. Put your hands back and towards the floor. Yes, you can slowly tiptoe on the back foot to gently rise up to your high lunge. Lacing these hands together, you'll find your center, find your balance. Exhaling, go halfway down. Inhaling, come up high. Exhaling, down low. Up high. Last time, down low. And up high. And then release. Hands to the hips. Rotate your upper body down towards the side. And we repeat however you do on the right side. Do the same thing on the left. Rotate your left foot out. Go back down to your Parsvakonasana. Side angle. Now pull your right hand closer towards the right ear. And extend the both arms out. Now rotating that ball. So imaginally you're hugging your chi ball, your life force energy. And then rotate the ball down. Inhale, rotate the ball up. Do that again. In. And then come back in. 2 more. Keeping your front leg bent to 90 degrees. And blow. Good. Give me one last time. And then slowly release. Put your hands back down to the floor. You can drop your right knee down for the lizard pose. To your left foot, outside of your left hand. Yes. You're sinking your hips a little bit deeper. If you want some more for beginner's option, you can stick to this one. Otherwise, you release one elbow first at a time. To your face towards the left side shoulder. Then gently bring your right leg in to the tail of the dragon pose. So remember, the bad pain and the good pain, if it's too much for you, you can come back onto the basic. Then gently release, put your hands back in towards the floor. Now you can slowly come up as you tiptoe on your right foot. And then slowly find your center, find your balance. Your forward lunges. You're going to go halfway up. Exhaling, go halfway down. 2 more. You're gonna squeeze on the right side cheeks of the glutes. Good. Me one last time. And then slow release. Put your hands back down towards the floor. Swing your left leg up for your plank position. Chaturanga. Inhaling, come up to your cobra pose. And exhaling to down dog. Slightly bend, eyes shut ahead of you. A big step forward, feet together. Inhaling halfway up. Down to front fold. Inhale, sit back to Utkatasana. And rise up to Samasthiti. Slowly bend the knees, you jump over towards the right side again. Prasarita Padottanasana. Yes, you can bring your hands in the hips as you lengthen spine, looking up. And then exhaling, try to lean across. So you can micro bend the knee if it's too much for you. Otherwise, you're going to go lower to release your hands down. Or you can walk your hands across the legs. You should aim to touch top of your head to the ground. Find your center, find your balance. Or slowly try inhaling halfway up. You can put your right hand underneath, parallel with the chest. Rotate your upper body towards the left side. Open up some more to the chest. A nice twisted angle. And we're going to switch over towards the other side. Rotate your upper body to the right side. Arms in T. And the release. If you want some more, we're going to go slowly. Flip your left hand towards your hip bone. We're going to grab your left foot with your right hand and drop right elbow down to the floor. Just look up. We're going to switch over towards the other side. Bring your left hand down. Rotate your upper body to the right side. Flipping your right hand to your hip bone. And you try to grab your right ankle with the left hand. Turn your face to the right side shoulder. And release. Put your hands back down towards the floor. Gather all your legs together. Inhaling halfway up. Exhaling back to flat folds. Now cupcake on the left hand as you grab your right big toe with your right peace finger or middle finger, index finger towards the right big toe. Hook it tight. Yes, you can raise 45 degrees or to 90. You'll find your hydrant. And switch over towards the other side. Cupcake on the right hand. As you pick your left big toe with the left peace finger. You can start this way and then you can go down anytime. Otherwise, bring it a little higher. And the release. Alright, inhaling halfway up. Seek over the spine to gentle roll yourself up bone by bone, vertebra to vertebra. Alright. Let's continue with our balancing pose. Okay. We're going to bring your right leg in. Padangusthasana 1. Pick your right big toe with the right peace finger. Yes, spine straight. And exhaling, open right towards the side. And we can turn your face to the left side shoulder. And then till you find your hydrant, we go down, find your center, find your balance. And then inhaling, come back in. Do that again. Exhale, go hold to 90 degrees. And then release. Alright, so we're going to release down to your tree pose. Vrksasana, or you're gonna go a lot higher than that towards the inner thigh. Inhale, extend those arms overhead. And we go down to your dancing tree pose. Bend to the right. And exhaling, bend over towards the left. And back to the center. And release. Okay, this is quite hard. It's been a while. We do the same thing on the other side as you put your weight towards the right side leg. So be sure that your heel, your baby toe, and your big toe properly press towards the ground. And then you're going to pick your left big toe with a left piece finger for your Padangusthasana 1, hand to big toe. And then open right towards the side. And turn your face to the right side shoulder. And gently come back into your fire hydrant. Inhaling, come back. And then exhale, back it down. And then slowly release to your Vrksasana. So you can either put it to your calf muscles or a lot higher than that towards the inner thigh. Find your center, find your balance, you bend over towards the left. And exhaling, bend over towards the right. And then release. Alright. You can shuffle your legs, release the tension. Okay, so from here you're gonna go to your standing half lotus. You fold your right foot on top of your left thigh. Or you can play around, wrap your right hand over towards your left elbow. And then slowly sit on the air as you find your center. Optional, you can just stick to this one. Alright? Or you can play around, color twisting. Right elbow to the soles of your right foot. And then release. Other way. You're going to put your left foot on top of your right thigh for your standing half lotus. So you put your left foot on top of your right thigh. And yes, inhale as you slowly flip your left hand over as you grab it with your right elbow. And exhaling, sit on the air, arms in T. Find your center. You can stick to this one, otherwise hold palms in prayer pose. So a little twist, so you put your left elbow to the soles of your left foot. And release. Come back in. Yes, shuffle the legs. You're gonna go back, so you're gonna be using the whole space of your mat as you're backwards, moving a little bit backward. We're gonna go back to your standing half lotus. Bring your right leg on top of your left. And we're gonna go sit back to Utkatasana, arms in T. Lower and lower. You can really feel that nice hip openers. Develop flexibility, elasticity of the muscles and joints around the hip area. So you keep the lower leg bent as you release your hands down towards the floor. So if it's too much for you, you can release the other leg, just like doing a standing front fold into your facing downward dog. Okay? Otherwise, you can do the down dog with legs in half lotus. Pushing your belly button towards the spine. And then let go. Paddle the legs on the spots. And then slowly walking hands back towards your feet. Inhaling, look up. Exhaling, front fold. You can micro bend the knee, lower dangling pose, release the tension, the lower hip, lower back. And then rise up again, inhale. Exhaling, fold. Seek over the spine to gentle roll yourself up. Okay, we're going to do something on the other side now. I should bring your left foot on top of the right. And then exhaling, hold from there. You find your center, find your balance. Pushing your belly button towards the spine. Keep your lower leg bent. And gently release your hands back down towards the floor. Yes, remember the option. If it's too much for you, you can release the other leg to your standing front fold into your facing down dog. Otherwise, you can keep the down dog in legs in half lotus. Navel to the spine. And the release. Alright, paddle the legs on the spots. Alright, slowly deep touch and raise your right leg up towards the ceiling. Now let jump through. So strong on the arms, strong on the core. So you're gonna kick. So you see the momentum, you kick your right leg up as you jump. And 1, and 2, and 3, 4, 5. Swing your right foot forward as you drop your left knee down. And slowly come back into your kneeling position. Now from here, rotate your left foot out for your gate pose. So you bend over towards the right side. And the release. Or you try to straighten your right leg out. Bend to the right side. And then gently release your lower leg down. So you can hold from there, or you're gonna go play around. Grab your right big toe with the right king's finger. And the release. Go straight for your side plank. Or legs in tree pose. So you're gonna pick your left big toe with the left king's finger. And the release. Back to your plank position. Chaturanga. Inhaling, come up to your cobra pose. And exhale to down dog. Now you can keep touch and raise your left leg up. Micro bend the lower leg, and we're going to go jump to and 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5. And then bring your left foot forward, drop your right knee down. So we do the same thing on the other side as you switch on your gate pose. Hips square to the shoulder. You can tap your left hand over to the left knee as you bend over towards the left. And then release. Or you can straighten that left leg out. And then slowly release your right hand parallel with the right shoulder. You can pick that left big toe with the left key's finger. Straighten your left leg out. And then release to your side plank right. Arms in T. Or you pick the left big toe for your hand to big toe. And let go. Down to your plank position. Rise up to your cobra pose. And relax to child's pose. Rest the far down towards the floor. Just breathe. Okay, stay there for a couple of breaths. How are you doing? So anytime, if it's hard for you, you can go straight to your child's pose. Kaya mo yan, Manang. You heard my voice? Ha? Okay, ready na tayo sa sitting position. Setting series of sitting poses. So from your child's pose, you go back to your plank position and draw your right leg in to seat. So that's gonna be your legs in pigeon pose. Fold it 45 degrees. And then so straighten your left leg out. Hip square, shoulder square. So you fold it. You can put your weight towards to the right side. Lengthen spine. You can press your fingertips down towards the floor. You're going to try hands off the ground or come up, lacing these hands together. Hands or Tribhuti Mudra. And then let go. Put your hands back down towards the floor. Walk and rest the thigh down towards the ground. And gently roll yourself up. Inhaling, look up. So you can either fold your left leg into your pigeon pose. Option 1. Option 2, you can play around with your mermaid pose as you pull your left forearm towards your toes. And then you're going to grab your left hand. So you hook or you lace your left hand towards your right hand. Or you come up this way, look up. And then gently release. Alright, so we're going to release as you extend your right leg out. You fold your left leg in. So naka-fold ang left leg in. And straighten your right leg out. Inhale, look up. And then when you exhale, you walk one hand first. And rest. Push your belly button towards the spine. And then gently release. We can stay here longer for beginner's choice. Otherwise, you're going to do your straddle split. Split the legs out. So you put your hands down. And then just relax your left leg out for your straddle split. Inhale. And then you're going to go back to the center and you walk this way. And then come back in towards the side. Roll over to the side. And back towards the center. And the release. Put your hands back down to the floor. Tucking your left wrist under to come up straight away to your down dog. Navel to the spine. Paddle the legs in the spots. You sway your hips side to side. When you draw it in for your plank position, that should draw your left leg in. So whatever we did a while ago, we do the same thing on the left. So keep your right leg straight, put your weight towards the left side hip. You can keep your fingertips down towards the ground. Otherwise, release your hands off. You find your center, find your balance. Lengthen, look up. And let go. You walk one hand first, hip square to the shoulder, flat back. And gently roll yourself up. Open up some more to the chest, to your pigeon pose. First option. or you try to do a little harder. If you want to challenge yourself with environment pose, so you hook your left hand with the right. And then you're going to go press your right forearm to your right toes. Otherwise you come up and then look up. And then yes, let go. So you fold in preparation, you try to condition the muscles for your straddle split. So straighten your left leg out. So inhale, look up, flexing your left toes down. Then you walk one hand first at a time. You're going to go lower than that. Aiming to touch your thigh down towards the left knee. And gentle release. So again, beginner's choice, you can just stick to this one. Or you want some more, you can straighten your right leg for your straddle split. So you put some pressure on the hands down towards the floor. You can go just halfway, that way. Then move it side to side. You go sit to the left side. You go transfer your weight to your right. Come back in until you develop your flexibility. You go that way. Or you can come back in towards the center again. Alright? And then slowly from here, push your hands down to the floor. You should tuck your right to center. Come up for your facing downward dog. Paddle your legs, knees tight. Knees slightly bent, eyes shut ahead of you. You're going to bring your left foot forward. And you walk your hands back towards this side now. A series of, yes, variation. Pull your right leg in. Your split variation. So you're going to go kicking your left leg straight again. So you push your right hand over towards, so resistance between your right leg, right arm. Chest out, look up. Or you slowly try to grab your right ankle with the left. And then inhale, extending the left arm out. Hold from there. Yes, option one, you can just stick to this. If you want to go deeper, you can drop your lower elbow, rub the outside edge of your feet, and you can rotate it that way. And then yes, let go. Come back in towards the center. As you switch over towards the other side, you pull your left leg in, open up the chest. The resistance between your left elbow to the left thigh, chest out, look up. And then slowly grab your left ankle with the right hand, resist. So your left leg when I go out, you pull from the left hand, and you're gonna bend over. Choice. So your option, you're gonna stay here, or you go lower than that until you try to grab the outside edge of your right foot and rotate it. And then yes, let go. Now slowly tiptoe on the back foot, first on the right foot, back to your plank position, chaturanga. Inhaling, come back to your cobra pose. And exhaling to child's pose, relax. Rest your thigh down towards the floor. And let go. And gently walk your hands towards your feet for your malasana. Bring your heels in to stop, palms in and gently mudra. So resistance between your arms against the legs. Keeping your spine straight. And then slowly inhale, extend those arms overhead, come up. Do that again as you sit. up. And exhale, come back down and sit. Inhaling, come up. And exhale, come back down and sit. And put your hands back onto the floor. Gather all your legs together. Inhale, look up. Flat folds. And then slowly from here, you're going to sit down towards the floor. Straighten these legs now. Leave the heels down to the floor as you inhale, look up. Exhale and release. You can pick your big toes with your peace finger. So seated forward bend, engage your abdominal muscles. You can use your Uddiyana Bandha, Mula Bandha. Suck that belly in. And gently roll yourself up. Alright? Slowly from here, pick your big toes with your peace finger. Straighten the right leg out. And then we're going to switch over to the other side. Do that again. Back to the right. Modified boat. In preparation for Supta Konasana. Shoulders back and down, wings. So open your legs out wide. Again, this is optional. You can stick to this one. For advanced practitioner, you can do the Supta Konasana. Otherwise, stay right here now. So you must relax the face, relax the neck. There's a lot of core workout going on there. Yes. Spine straight. Inhale as you rock yourself down. Mop and catch. Sorry, the space is quite small. And then you rock. Mop and catch. Last time. And then release. Okay? So you can either release the legs out wide, slightly bend the knee. Okay? Or you try slightly bend the knee, or you try to extend those legs. Lean forward, chest out. Or for your tortoise, you try to insert your arms underneath. Okay, so if you want to see me in the front, it goes this way. So you're gonna go insert your hands towards the underneath your calf muscles, and then straighten those legs if you can. Chest, chin flat back down towards the floor. And keep your eyes in between your eyebrow. Alright, and then slowly release one arm first at a time. Yes, let go. Arm massage. Arm massage. Okay. Hug your both legs in. Inhaling, arch the back, look up. And seek over the spine, tumbling down. You're gonna go slowly, seek over the spine, roll yourself down towards the floor. Hold our core, hold our hip flexors, straighten these legs. Extend one leg up, legs like a ballerina. Hold our Pilates, leg circle. Rotate the leg to the right, center up and left center down. 4, 3, 2, 1. And reverse. Either way, take it over towards to the left. Use your lower abdomen. really down to your hip flexor. And then relax. Other way, we're gonna bring your left leg up. Okay? Bracing the core, legs like a ballerina, rotate from the right. Center up, left center down. 4, 3, 2, and reverse to counterclockwise. And let go, hug your both legs. Okay, so from here, our core workout, grab your right big toe with the right peace finger. Straighten your lower leg. And slowly from here, use the core, kicks and lift the upper body. And then down. Do that again. Exhaling, come up. Inhaling down. And then crunch it. Release. 2 more. Good. Last 2. Give me 1 last time. And let go. Switch over to the other side. Grab your left big toe with the left peace finger. And you lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. And relax. Hold and hug your both legs. The feet flat back, turn towards the floor. Extend the arms and rotating crunch. Rotate from the right, center up, left center down. So rectus abdominis. Working out from your transversus abdominis to your rectus abdominis. Nice and easy. And reverse, other way to the left. And down. Breathe. Down. 2 more. Last time. And let go. Hold and hug your both legs. Alright, you can play around legs in eagle. So you cross right leg over towards the left. And left elbow over right. So legs in eagle. And squeeze the tummy. 1, 2, 3. And then release. Do that again. Squeeze. Blow. Last time. And let go. Other way, you're going to cross left leg over right. And then right over left. Here you're going to go slowly crunch it. 1, 2. Relax the face, relax the neck. And let go. Very good. Alright, you're going to bring your hips off the ground. Squeezing your abdominal muscles. And then come back down. Pull your heel closer down towards your buttocks. Your toes spreading inward and heels spreading out. Knees together. Turn your face to the right to just do a nice gentle massage into the neck area. Either way, take it over towards the left. And gently come back in towards the middle. And so pull your head closer down towards the buttocks, lower back bend. Chin away from the chest. You can have that. Otherwise, you walk your hands over towards the ears. Slide top of your head to the ground and come up to your wheel pose. And then release. Release your head flat to the ground and then come back in to relax. Hold from there. Bring your right foot on top of your left. When you're cooling down, figure 4 pose. And you draw that left leg in towards the chest. Arms in T, collapse the legs all the way down to the left side. Shoulder blade flat to the ground. Now keeping your legs in figure 4 pose. Left foot outside of the mat as you collapse the legs all the way down to your right side. And then let go. Other way, you're going to bring your left foot on top of your right thigh and draw your left leg in. Arms in T, collapse your legs all the way down to your right side. Keeping that figure 4 pose, feet all the way down, nice and easy. All the way down to the left side. And let's go for your happy baby pose. Let rock side to side, give you a nice massage. Inner thigh, outer thighs engage. Are you feeling better now? Pose feet back to normal this time, body temperature back to normal. Now soles of your feet together, diamond shape ready for your resting butterfly. Inhaling to the nose and exhaling to the mouth. Breathe in to the nose and exhaling back to your mouth. Last time, breathe in and blow. And then gently spread your legs away from the hips, arms away from the shoulder for your final Shavasana pose. Completely surrender all those tight muscles at time for your meditation. Any types of meditation that you're comfortable with. Letting your mind flow free from any attachment. And then as you come into your senses, make a small movement into your feet. Make a small movement into your hands. Extend your arms overhead in one big stretch. And then hug your both legs in, let your rock side to side. And then lie down towards the right side corner. Make one measure pillow. Set a moment for yourself. Establish yourself as you try to protect your heart. And gently push yourself up to come up with a nice sitting position. Cross-legged down with an easy pose. Right Padma Mudra, lacing your hands together, put right on top of the chest. Inhaling to the mouth and exhaling to the nose. And blow. Breathe. Blow to the nose. Breathe into the mouth. And blow to the nose. Rub your hands together, lay down towards the palms. Free hands right on top of your abdomen. Soothe and recover. Do that again. One hand on top of the arm, look towards your heart. Listen to your heartbeat, the symbol of life. One last time. Free hands right on top of your closed eyes. Hands together, we all say, the light and love in me adores the light and love in you. Namaste. Thank you guys. Relax for an hour before you take a bath. Thank you for watching. See you again. Bye bye.